it's showtime.
Yeehaw!
And we got Closet Branch got the cookie with a close second of Wiggy Wag. Wiggy Wag, good evening. And then we have Grandpa Rails, Schuylkill River Valley John. How's it going? Boxcar Jerry. And as I move the thing here, Ken Amos Jr. How you doing tonight? Joe Raider is in the house. And that's looks like it, unless I missed somebody.
All right. Closet Branch, Wigwag,
Yep.
that Indian
Yep.
Head Valley guy.
Yep. I don't know where that bum come from.
There's Grandpa Rails, John Schuylkill River. There's Jerry, Ken Amos, Joe Raider, and Wigwag. Did I say hi to everybody now? Oh, there's Dan Ledoux. How are you?
Dan, how's it going? RDNT, Randy, how's it going?
How you doing, Randy?
Floyd Robbins is in the house.
Howdy, Floyd.
And that's about it for right now. I should have grabbed a couple cough drops.
All the important people are here.
All the important people here. You're doing very well. Well, thank you. There's Dan said he's doing quite well. So, anyhow, tonight it's going to be a lot of talking.
There's Dave.
There's Dave. My pal Dave. Good Dave. All right. Anyhow, announcements. I ain't really got none.
Timonium next April.
Timonium. There is a show in October.
Afraid I ain't gonna make that one.
October. We're getting thunderstorms off and on. So,
which we got earlier today.
What you building tonight, Wilmer? What am I building? I'm building. Let's put it this way. There's Pappy. How's it going, Pappy?
Hey, Pappy.
And then Dwight Curley.
Hey,
yeah.
Dwight. Happy.
Happy. Yeah. But anyhow, I thought for tonight would be a lot of fun if we discuss something. Does your layout have a story? Now, I know that Roberts has a story, and it's very prototypical. Right?
Well,
right?
Yes and no.
Yeah. Well, let's hear it.
No.
Let's hear your story. What's the story of your railroad?
1976. It's September of 1976. It's cotton harvest time. So that's why gonna have my cotton field. So and also because it was the bicentennial year, so I have my bicentennial locomotives. And it depicts Alexandria, Louisiana. So that's I got a lot of family from that area, and it.
I caught him off guard.
I don't. Yeah, you did. You caught me off guard. So
I told you I was going to put
it's
you
not.
on the spot.
It's prototypical in that the rolling stock and the locomotives I run are prototypical to that era. It is not prototypical in that the area I'm depicting is about 50 miles of track, and I've got it squished down to 2 scale miles of track. And it's out of order. So yeah, in ways it's very prototypical. In some ways it's not,
There you go.
So
See? There's James Gotten. He's just stopped in from
and
Dundas.
I did the bicentennial year specifically because I wanted the bicentennial locomotives. That's one reason I
so
picked
you
those.
based your layout on just so you could do that locomotive.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so, of course, because they're not made, I had to paint them.
So you're going to paint up any more of them?
No, there were only 2. KCS only had 2. And I've
Right.
done both of them.
And you've done both of them. Didn't do any other ones.
Well, I painted one for somebody, but
Yeah.
painted one for Paul over at
Right. So
LNA Railway Production.
somebody else wants one, you can paint it up.
If anybody else wants one, it's $100 a color.
$100 a color. Oh. If any of you guys have ever seen his bicentennial unit for KCS, you'd understand why we're giggling.
Because there are 12 colors on it. And then the decals are another $100. So,
and that don't count the cost of the engine, right?
Yeah. So $1,300, and if you provide me the locomotive, I'll paint you one.
Oh, I think that's funny.
Yeah, Pappy said that's per side. That would be good. Yeah.
Per side. Yeah. Otherwise, you don't really want to do another one. Probably about as much as I want to do another refinery.
Well, somebody would want to have one really bad.
I don't care how bad they want one. I ain't never built another refinery. That's the truth. Be nice. There's a new player in town.
Yeah.
The CPKC. I did see a video here just last few days of the they rolled out some new with the new paint scheme with the KC. See, I thought it was pretty nice. I really did.
No imagination.
You're going to send me one, Pappy. He's going to send me one of them refineries. I know that's what he wants to do, just to be ornery. That's all right. I give it away on a contest. I'll make the contest real easy. Do you want this?
No, James, no Tier 4 in 1976. Sorry.
No Tier 4. Yeah. And Robert is definitely a stickler on the September of 1976.
That's right.
If he gets a piece of rolling stock and the build date don't coincide with that, he don't buy it.
Yeah.
He don't buy it. So anyhow, I thought that would be a good way to start things off. on Indian Head, on the Indian Head Valley, Indian Head Valley is a subsidiary of the Pennsy Railroad in its last days in 1967. And we're going to say December of 1967.
Okay. Well, you better put some snow on your layout then.
I ain't put no snow on it. And let me finish my story. I didn't interrupt yours. Diesel has pretty much took over, and Indian Head Valley is nestled in the mountains of western Pennsylvania, a small logging and lumber industry. And the Indian Head Valley Railroad is a small short line off the Pennsy Main Line. Now, in southwestern Pennsylvania, in December, it does snow once in a while, but not that often.
Okay.
It's more likely in January or February when we get the snow. But we do get some snow once in a while in December, and we might get some in November. But it's usually just a coating or something like that. So you ain't going to see it on there. Hey, Sparky, how's it going?
Hey, Spark.
So what brought this all on was the last few days, I have been running under another name, my old videos, so that I can get my watch time up. Okay. And I was sitting in here working today, and I was listening to some the old replays of On Track Tuesday that I had done. And I was on one where we were talking about Dale Bass. I don't know if you guys remember Dale Bass, who did the PRR railroad in the 1950s. He used to. He's an N-scaler. Dale Bass is an N-scaler. He has a magnificent little N-scale railroad, all Pennsy. And he used to sit there and he'd play old, early 50s music, late 40s. Robert would be in heaven. He'd love that stuff. Okay. And he'd play that old music in the background, and he would tell his story on Sunday mornings. He had Sunday mornings coffee and trains on Sunday mornings, and he'd do his video, and he'd have a little story about everybody gathering at Lulu's Diner and that. And that kind of stuff, just, I love it. I love it. I love it. Sparky says, what? Let's see here. I've been playing your playlist and woke me up this morning at 4:50. It's been playing. It was playing a bugle for the troops. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I think I remember that video. Yeah, John. Well, I miss Dale's Sunday morning coffee and trains. Yeah, it was great. It was great. I've been trying to talk him into doing it again. I do get to Dale. He puts stuff every once in a while on my Facebook group, and I'll say, why don't you do the Sunday morning and trains thing again? So. Oh, I do. If you come in on a different account, I just opened a different YouTube account, Sparky. It's not off the Indian Head Valley one. I mean, I've got my wife playing them. I'm playing them. I think my granddaughters are playing them. I'm trying to get my watch time up. I got a long ways to go. Yeah, but it's a whole different account, Sparky. Wouldn't that be the difference? Jim, start watching mine. I hope they don't start deducting because of mine. That would kind of really dishearten me to the point where I might even just quit YouTube. Period. Because
I don't blame you.
they've got me this close. All right. Oh, that was pretty cool. I wonder what that was. Yeah, well, that's pretty good, Dan. You're quiet on yours, but active on TikTok, which I just started fooling with TikTok. I'm still not a real big fan of TikTok, mainly because how can I say it? Ornery little girls do some ornery things on TikTok that I look at them and I think, well, if I catch one of my granddaughters doing something like that, but which I don't think I will because they got couth, right? But that's what I don't much care for TikTok. I have posted a couple things on TikTok, and but I'm still not sold on it. Yeah, it's one of their rules. You can't pad your own watch time. Okay, I guess I'll quit. My wife's on a. How about my wife's account now? It wouldn't be the same URL, would it? That would really. I need people to watch my channels, watch my playlists. Just put them on and let them run. I need to get a lot of watch time. I'm only a little over 1,000 hours, and I need 4,000 to get monetized. So it's starting to look like, well, that ain't going to happen. It's kind of disheartening. You work your way all the way up to 1,000. It took me 6 years to get to 1,000 subscribers, and now they want watch time too. What's next? They want to count my nose hairs or what? If I don't have enough nose hairs, I ain't going to get on. Yeah, yeah, Dan, I try that. I try that. I try to watch trains and Christian content only, but every once in a while, here it comes. Bing. Just like that's why I went to YouTube Premium so that I quit getting their stupid commercials. The households have the same UPS as how they track it. Okay. Okay. I'll tap into my daughter's internet. She lives right next door. I will tap into hers and run it. I will. You think I won't? Yeah, I know. I know, Sparky. Uh, Dan says he still got a few videos on YouTube channel with only 68 members. Yeah. How much is YouTube Premium? Delmarva, the rail fan says it's I think $14. But with that, they give you also YouTube music and.
But ad blockers are free.
What's that?
Ad blockers are free.
Yeah, ad blockers are free, but they take subscribers off you regularly because you got ad blockers on.
They don't seem to do that. I mean, they take subscribers away on on occasion, but not any more than they have always done.
Probably take watch hours off you because you didn't get the advertising either.
If they do, they do. It's worth it because their ads are annoying.
It's like a never. You know, when I first started YouTube, it was get 1,000 hours, or I mean 1,000 subscribers, and you're in. You know, and then they had to complicate it. Then they quit letting you do live for the longest while from a mobile, unless you had 1,000 subscribers. Oh yeah, I remember that because I used to go live on my phone all the time, and then all of a sudden they cut it off. Yeah.
Hi, Rusty. Hi, Ray Bertelson.
Awesome body, Rusty. How's it going? Ray Bertelstein.
Oh, I remember when YouTube had no ads.
I don't remember that.
You just went on there and uploaded videos and watched videos, and there was no such thing. I remember they started ads when Google bought them. That's when they started putting ads on.
I'll be all honest with you. I never even heard of YouTube till I got trains, and my son said, "You ought to, make a movie and put it on YouTube." I said, "How you do that?" And he showed me on my phone. And that's how I found out about YouTube. Up until that time, I never watched it. Sparky remembers, he just remembered you'd get paid for people watching 5 seconds of an ad. So if you are running an ad blocker, you are taking that huge pay of 1 cent per from Wilbur. You took my 1 cent. You took my 1 cent
away.
You and your ad blocker. Hey, there's Carolina Foothills. How's it going tonight, buddy?
Hey,
I watched one of your videos today. I watched your latest one that you put on. So, yeah, I think that was today I watched. It was either today or yesterday.
Well, Joe, they haven't done that to me yet, but if they do, I'm done with YouTube. If they restrict me on what videos I can watch, I'm done. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, the few members you got was from on a comment from Not Bad, huh? You're not the only one that said that. Boomer Dimer, how I got over 1,000. I sat at 950, or give or take a few. I'll bet you over a year. And Boomer Dimerama shouted me out. He said since I gave him a shout out when he didn't have any subscribers, and it boosted him big. And he shouted me out, and it shot me over the 1,000. I got 88 subscribers.
Hey, John.
Out of Boomer's shout out. Yeah, Dan says he misses Not Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
Dan.
I know I'm gonna sit at 950 forever. So I'm just.
The problem with making Not Bad again is you have to dedicate yourself to watching YouTube videos for daily. And I'm not talking one or two. I'm talking 25, 30 of them to get 10 new people that need shouted out. So yeah. Grandpa Rails, he's 114 from 1,000. I see some of these guys, man, they just shoot up, they hit 2,000-3,000 right away.
Oh, I know they do it like within several months,
and you wonder, what are they doing differently than what you did? I don't know. CB Railroader, how's it going? So
hey, CB,
I'm not paying someone to promote my channel or whatever they do, and I'm not doing none of that stuff. I'm just look. I started YouTube to have fun. That's what I started my YouTube channel. It wasn't really to make money anyhow. So it's just the idea that they offer it, but then they make it very hard to get there. And then once you do get there, then like Sparky said, they give you a penny.
Yeah.
They give you a penny. So unless you got 100,000 plus subscribers, I guess you don't really make anything.
Oh yeah, unless you got at least 100,000 subscribers, you're not gonna.
Right. So it'd be nice to make enough to, go out and buy a thing of Katie Couplers or something to give back to my hobby. A penny for my thoughts. Well, I'm telling you my thoughts, Rusty. I just think it's kind of stinky to even offer if you're going to make it that hard. Yeah. And I don't want to take away from anybody that is doing real well and making a living at it. Yeah. There are people that are making a living at it doing videos, which is a shock to me. But you know what I mean? Yep. After the 1,000 subs, it's all about the views. And then and your watch hours. It's people. You can't just view it for a minute or two and then shut off the video. It's about watch hours. They want you to come and glue yourself to your TV or your computer and get lost in YouTube is what they want you to do. Well,
yeah, Ken, you're absolutely right.
Yep, you're exactly right, Ken. YouTube is about YouTube. They made millions off of people's videos, and that's exactly right. So, but that's, we're parked. Wow, it's storming. It's really storming out right now. If I go black, you just take over, Robert.
I'll do that.
Stop the show. So, anyhow, what time is it? Anyhow, I know time flies by. Man, half the show's gone already.
How'd you do that?
Just sitting here talking. So, why don't you show Robert what you were working on over there, and then I'm going to show you what I was working on.
What I'm working on?
Yeah, here, I'm going to make the screen big so that they can see. There you go.
So I have been working on let me get my cord untangled here. Now I'm going to make y'all sick a second. My cord is all knotted up here. So take your Dramamine and yeah, I told you. I don't know what happened. I think I was doing flips with this thing. All right, there we go.
I can hear the plane going.
So what I do is,
Crash! There goes the refinery.
yep. Oh, that would be. I would give up. So this is. I've been working. I've been working on the refinery, and so I had to get this glued in place. But after I glued it in place, you always have those gaps in between the base of whatever you put down. So I used Tamiya putty and filled in the gaps, and then I was just painting it. So I'm gonna have to put a couple coats on it. But that's where I am so far. So all of this here is lighted, and
Yeah.
this tank's lighted, and these, of course, are lighted. So that is what I have lighted so far. I just do not have them. What I'm going to do is underneath my layout is run a bus wire to connect everything that's lighted, and I haven't done that yet. So that's what I've been working on, is the refinery. And I'm going to have to do
Robert.
Huh?
It looks good.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to have to do something I haven't figured out what I'm going to do in the background yet. I do have some background things that I bought from PGH Train Fanatic. Is that right? Yeah. PTF Design.
PGH, or Pittsburgh Train Fanatic, PTF. Yeah.
I do have some stuff I'm going to put back there. That I bought from him, but I might do a couple other things on the background. I haven't figured out exactly what yet. So that's the refinery I'm modeling this after is more of a storage type refinery. They do have some towers and all, but not many. Most of the refinery are tanks, and so that's what I'm going for here.
Delmarva Rail fan says it looks like a refinery near him.
Yeah. Yeah, Rusty says I should get you to build another kit, another Walthers kit.
Yeah. Rusty, you need to go out and chase some frogs or something,
Yeah, I think you might have to put Rusty in the timeout, huh?
That ain't happening. Yeah. Matt wants to know, where's the freighters?
What freighters?
The oil trucks waiting in line to get oil.
Well, let's see. So the way this refinery works in the real world is oil is either piped in or trucked in, and then the refined product is shipped out by rail. So that's how this refinery works.
How much? What do you mean how much, Jim? How much what? I don't know. But anyhow, it's looking good, Robert.
Thank you.
It's a shame you ain't got the bus wire run that you could have the lights on, and we could screw a black light up in above there. Like
I don't even need a black light.
I know. You showed me the couple of them lit up already.
I lit it up the other day, and it was because I just had it, wired.
You shut the lights out, and it still lights up everything inside.
It's still bright in here. Jamesman, how much would you charge me to build one? And I don't think there's enough money that I could give Wilmer for him to build one of those.
I ain't building another one. I'm not doing that headache again. I'm just not. It's a headache.
It's even a headache after. It's a headache if you buy one already built. It's a headache still. Oh, Pappy says $100 a pipe. Huh?
Yeah, $100 a pipe. Sound like somebody else we know, huh?
Yeah, some of what I'm going to do on the backdrop is going to be done with mirrors. So I'm going to, where'd Wilmer go? So what I'm going to do, some of it I'm going to put short mirrors behind it just to reflect the refinery stuff itself. That'll help with the illusion a little bit.
All right. Well, now I'm going to show what I've been doing. All right. Hold on a minute. All right. All right. As you can see, I'm doing an overhead of the layout. I thought this would be pretty cool. A little something different. Put that down. You can see the trains coming through. You notice here, we got a dinosaur on top of the Sinclair station. Let me take this loose. I'll try to be gentle. And then come over there, and you can see them. Come back through here. I have to get through my lift out, come into the center. See, just for the temporary use here, I painted some roads in to where they're going to be. I'll eventually get them like that and this. And I painted some roads. I stuck some caboose throws on some of the turnouts that didn't have them. Over there, I stuck the old Atlas throw on those because it was just simpler. And I'll probably maybe wire it up to where I got a button that I can just flip it. That way I ain't going to have to go over there to do the switching. I still have one to throw back here. Put on that one yet. And I just cleaned up some things. I found while running some operations on here, I found some rolling stock that wasn't up to par, like had their junk factory plastic couplers that don't hook to things. We won't. That's a whole nother show to talk about that junk.
Yep.
I found one of your favorites, Robert, too, today. It was a Atlas car that, man, I couldn't figure out why I kept like uncoupling or it wouldn't couple right and this and that. I looked, I said, oh, it's one of them couplers that Robert likes so much.
Oh, those Atlas couplers are fun.
Yeah. So, but that's what I've been doing this week and what time I've had time to do it. All right, I'm going to hook this back up here. And I'm going to come back over. Go back. Robert disappeared on me.
Oh, I'm right here. I saw a dirty spot on my track and I wanted to clean it.
Matt Astorberry, how you doing? It's great. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
It's looking really good.
Yeah, it'll look better once I get some grass and some more ballast down, and it's coming. Oh, it's coming along. One, I can't take the heat and humidity anymore. I have COPD, and when it's humid and that, I can't be outside very long. Or it gets to the point where I just can't breathe and cough a lot and live on cough drops. I'm good till about lunchtime when it's hot and humid here. So I died like in Louisiana or Mississippi right now. I just die. I remember when Katrina hit and I did that back when I was a lot healthier, but I was smoking like a fiend. And I remember that just coming out of the hotel in the morning and it just like getting punched in the face. No, I couldn't do that today. I just couldn't do that. Not very well. I'd have to pretty much stay in air conditioning, go out long enough to get from the house to the car. That's about it.
Yeah, it's for the strong have to live down here.
Yeah. The good lungs. Hi, Randall. Randall Ellison's in. He said he's hanging out in Delmarva. Oh, he's talking to Delmarva. He said one southbound KC KMEM, whatever that means, just went by a couple minutes ago. What's that mean? The KCKAM, Robert?
Only thing I can say is Kansas City and Memphis. I don't know.
Yeah, there's Grandpa Rails. 93 feels like 105. 93 and feels like 105. I can't do that. I can't do that no more, John.
Yeah, it's funny because it was only in the 70s here today, and I'm not that far from it. Yeah, Randall said Kansas City to Memphis. Okay, I guessed right.
Matt Asbury wants to know: is those kits still annoying? Quarter rings.
The little small tanks are like this one. They're rings you have to put together, but the big tanks, these are just one solid piece. Yeah, and then this one, of course, is scratch built. I scratch built this one.
Yeah. Randall says that means Kansas City, Kansas to Memphis, Tennessee freight. We should have known that.
Well, that's what I guessed, so I guessed it right.
Oh, that's what you guessed?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Randall said they had an accident yesterday in West Plains, Missouri. A train hit a semi at the MFA crossing and tore things up pretty good. Yeah, them trucks can do that. Yeah. But anyhow, time's getting to be 52. I had to adjust my chair. Hey, I know a question I can ask. Maybe somebody can answer. My good friend, Dave Thurber, when we were up there visiting, he gave me a couple of these. Now, these are for the power unit. If I take and hook my leads in here to my layout, and could I switch to this without hooking power to this? Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me make
Yeah, I think as long as it's on, if it's the power cab.
Yeah, I know. I got a power cab. See, as long as I keep it plugged in, this right here.
Yeah.
See, it's not made for a junction, but if I take over here where the you take your leads and hook it to your bus, if I hook this to the bus, I should be able to use the right side one with a different controller. I think.
I believe so, as long as you don't power it. Yeah,
I'm not going to power it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to power it. Yeah, because you couldn't have the powers, battling each other. You know what I mean?
Right. But if you hook it into the bus, I don't see why you shouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
James said if it's a PNP, yes, you can. I don't know if that's the PNP or the other one.
Or if they're PNP, what's PNP mean?
Well, there's two kinds of those panels. One's a PNP, and I forget what the initials of the other one is. But I think you can use both as long as you don't power it. I'm pretty sure, but somebody might correct me on that.
This says it's a NCE 2017, whatever that is.
Yes, thank you, Dave. UTP, that's the other
one. What's the UTP do?
I don't think so, Joe Marva.
I'll probably need one after I'm done. I hate doing wiring. I should have got Robert to do it before he left.
Yeah. You should have.
Yeah, I could call NCE. That's true. I thought about doing that. I know they're going to want to sell me the thing that they want me to use. I need to call them about it anyhow. my thumb roller on mine went bad, and I've seen a YouTube video that says that's a common thing, and they'll give you a kit, and it's real easy to fix yourself. Flat cable one panel to the other. Give you 2 spots to plug in the NCE cap. Oh, you're talking about like that telephone cable, that flat cable. Well, you get them from NCE, Sparky? Let me see here. See what he wrote there, Robert?
Hang on. Leave the first one with power and the track flat cable from. Oh, okay. Yep.
That would.
So you use the cable from one to the other and don't hook it into the track power.
Right. Just hook the cable, and the cable does the trick. It's like making a remote.
Yeah.
Hi, Heath. Good to have you here at the end of the show.
Howdy, Heath.
Any NCE dealer should have them. Well, I'll have to go up and see my buddy. Come see my buddy.
So it looks like you can still use the power supply with it, though.
I don't know. I'll call NCE to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call them and like I said, I want to get the kit to fix my throttle anyhow. Correct, all 3 days.
So does yours say, like, if you look at the circuit board on the top where you see the connections, does it say PCP panel?
Yep, it does say
Yeah.
PCP panels. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
So I think the UTP one is just for you to use, like, to plug in different places of the layout.
Right. Right. That would be the right side. The
but
left
you got to
side.
remember, you can while you're running your trains, you can never unplug your power cap.
Nope. I already found that out the hard way.
Yeah, because the power cap is actually takes the place of like a smart booster. Yeah.
Yep, it's the brain. The six wire also carries the power, is what he's saying. Here. Just put it up on the screen. The 6 wire carries, the 4 wire carries, it's just a 4 wire for the other side.
Right. Yeah, the 6 wire is what you're using with your power cap.
Right.
The flat cable. Yeah.
Right.
Now you can use the flat cable on the other side. It's just that 2 of the wires aren't carrying any information for them. So.
Right. I just wanted to get it so I got the littler. The littler one.
Yeah, now you can walk around and plug and unplug that one, right?
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. This is almost, the other one has a cable on it so long, I could almost go. If it was just 4 foot longer, 4, maybe 5 foot longer, I could pretty much go anywhere I need to go on the whole layout with that one.
Now you can get the longer cords. If you want them.
Yeah.
You
6
can get a
wires
cord.
pro cab, 4 wires, or 6 wires for the power cab, the 4
Right.
wires for the pro cab.
Right. Now you can get, I think, a 40-foot cable for that if you want it.
No, I don't want 40 foot. Well,
Yeah,
I'd be tripping over. They'd find me laying over here with my head bashed in because I get the corner of the layout and I'm dead. You know.
Yeah, so
Here to
you
have
can
fun,
get
not die. Huh?
I'm looking to see. Takes a
From
while
panel
for
to
my
panel.
pages to load for some reason.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Now you can get a 25-foot cable or a 15-foot.
Well, I think this one here it's either a 12 or maybe not even that. It might be just a 10-foot cable. I don't know. But I know if I just had a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But if I get these put in, I can go anywhere on the layout and just use the other controller.
Right.
Yep, you got that. You got that right, Heath. Oh, I got power cab holders. Dave took care of me there too. Good old Dave. Crooked Dave. I don't know why they keep calling him Crooked Dave because there ain't nothing crooked about him. He's a good man. He took care of me when we were up to visit him. Yeah, I'm already working on the longer cable. The problem is my big belly hits stuff that I've already put in place, and now I have to re-glue things back into place. And I knock train cars off. And 7-foot comes with the power cab. How longer that is, 7 foot. I'll have to call up Mike and just get a longer cable and then get the cables to hook these up. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool for sure. Well, we've got 2 minutes left. And I guess what we're going to do is say if you want to put up how many subscribers you got, your subscriber count, which let's do something different. Let's put up how many hours you got. Watch time hours. Especially if you need them to get monetized. 2 minutes to interview.
I do.
Yep. 2 hours. 2 hours. That's all the more. Jim says he's got 2 hours of watch time. Oh. Good. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks. You have 100 hours. You got to have more than 100. I've got, I think it was 1,067 when I looked it up today. 1,067, and I need 3,000 just to get the super chats or start a club, which I'm not interested in starting a club thing. But I really don't care about the super chats. I want to get. I want to get the money from YouTube.
What's that? 3,087.
Oh, so you have over 3,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't have the.
Yeah, you got to get 4,000 to get any money from ads.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I could do super chats and that kind of stuff now, but I don't want to. I don't want anybody giving money to Google because they take most of it. So
58,551 hours lifetime. Huh?
yeah, it's got to be in the last 365 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Humanity Junction, 16,473 hours. Good for you, Heath. Good for
Yeah.
you. Wow. You're doing all right, Jim. You're only a couple. You don't even need 1,000 anymore. You only need 500 now to go monetized.
Yeah. 644.
Hi, Split Rock. I'm going to tell you bye here in a little bit.
Hey, Tom, how are you doing?
Good for you to stop by, though. Thank you. $62.9 hours, Joe says he's got. For the last year?
I think he's got more than that.
I know he does. Most of that is from Amherst. Yeah, because you broadcasted most of the stuff live from there. Yeah. Year to date, you have only 196 hours.
Well, that's year to date. That's from January to now.
There you go, Ken. That's right. It's easier to just put up the subs.
Hey, Raymond Anthony, how are you doing?
Hey, Heath. Jerry says the boxcar just came out of the paint shop today. So, well, fellas, I think we're going to call it end here. I want to say thank you for stopping by and listening to us ramble on and complain about couplers and YouTube and talk a little bit about our stories on our railroads. So maybe I'll do a show where I'll put up the link to come on and give everybody a chance to come on and tell their story.
I do have something. I forgot about it.
What's that?
So it popped up on my feed, Toy Man Television. You ever watch?
Yeah, I like Toy Man Television.
Yeah, well, he was saying that Calmback is going out of business.
Yes, they were bought out.
Yes.
So
the magazines will still continue.
Right.
It's just they won't be done under Calmback Publishing any longer.
Nope. And they're going to.
He made it seem like the magazine was going away. That's why it was.
You know how they had all those publications, those different magazines. Some of them are going to go to the wayside. But I think he said the two most popular was Not a Railroader and Trains are definitely going to stay. The rest might go digital and just go digital and be lost in print forever, which I think's sad.
Yeah, it's too bad Calmback's going out of business, though.
Right.
I mean, they've been around a long time.
Well, it was over 100 years, I think they said. I mean, it was like 1939 or something like that when they started. It wasn't 100 years, but it was like 1939.
Well, they're making some silly decisions too, and I hope they change their. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law always bought me a subscription to Model Railroader every year for Christmas.
Right.
And this past Christmas, they said, "Sorry, we can't do it because we can't take any Canadian subscriptions." Even though it's coming to the U.S., they wouldn't allow them to subscribe for me. I mean, if you just start doing stupid things like that, guess what? Your business
And,
is going to go downhill.
and Pappy, you're right. Digital magazines suck. I've tried watching them. They're rough. It's not the same. It's not the same as having the print and looking it up,
Yeah.
or going back through old ones and finding an article that you knew that was really good.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
I agree with Pappy. Yeah. I hate digital crap.
And Ken's right too. You know, prices went up too high and the page count was way down, and
Yeah.
it's a reason, you know, a lot of people don't get magazines anymore. Yeah.
Well, James, I wonder if it's something they just started around November or December. I don't know. But anyway, they told them no, and that was kind of weird. I don't know why.
Yeah. But anyhow, we're gonna call it a night, and I want to say thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for all you who have subscribed to my channel. I mean, I'm over 1,000, and that tickles me to no end. It really does. So, you think about it, and you want to chase off any kind of pests that you have, put my channel on the playlist and let it run through, and just let it run for a couple hours. That'll scare off every pest you have.
Yeah.
You know? So, but thank you for watching. And I just want to wish every one of you, you know, that the Lord bless each and every one of you. I think you're all great. And I know that the Lord probably does too. So God bless you, keep you, and always be with you. And I want to say good night. Love you guys, and we'll see you next month. It ain't 5 Tuesdays this month, is it? No. I had to look. So see you next month,
Yeah.
or in 2 weeks on Robert's channel, probably.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Take care, everybody.
All righty. Take care. See you later. Bye.